If I go through my first 40 odd years in all of these institutions, none of the community's changed, so we're reflective of the broader community, but there's really never any issues. I mean, all the regulation of the industry was done by the Broadcasting Tribunal and Radio, by the Censorship Board, and it was more about violence, language, sex. I mean, they were the main things that sort of stopped the flow of information. There was never any sort of geopolitical discussions at any board that I can remember. 2014, there was a bit of an issue with the festival, but beyond that, it was just... the boards were there. It just wasn't, just topics that just didn't come up, because pretty well all voices were heard. Anything got put out. It wasn't really related to subject matter. It was other things that sort of stopped films, music, art, writing, whatever, to get out. But it really changed after October the 7th. And whether it was there before or not, that's we don't know, but it did come to the surface. And yeah, unfortunately, I think you have to put in perspective, it was a worldwide problem. It's not just Australia. Number two, that it's only a minority of the institutions who are affected, but they're the ones that get all the publicity, and I think we know who they all are. And I've been following the commission, and they've all come out in the commission proceedings, and they're the ones really that have sort of been captured by people whose ideology runs the institution. Now, that could be just as bad if it happened in private industry, in the government, in anything else, sport. Once people take over an institution for their own purposes and not the mission of what that institution was set up to do, it becomes highly problematical, because people get alienated. What tends to happen is attendances drop because people, march with, they don't go there to be lectured on life. In the arts, it's particularly also poor, because you've got a whole range of influencers and actors that all of a sudden become experts on 5,000 years of warfare in the Middle East, and so they influence people. And also there's been a lot of money that's gone from really other countries and sort of terrorist states that have gone into the arts to help form opinions. But as I said, it's a minority. It's not the whole system, but that sort of made it more difficult. For all the other arts institutions, it's been hard, because and they've just worked hard at it, and they're full of good people, and they're doing their best.